Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel, Canada Immigration Insights. We hope you're doing great. In this episode, we will discuss the Canada PR pathway after completing your studies in Canada. As an international student, you've likely formed strong connections and built a life in the country. Now that your time here has ended, you may wonder about your options for obtaining Canadian permanent residency PR and making Canada your long-term home. Fortunately, Canada offers various pathways for international students to transition from temporary student status to permanent residency. In this guide, we will explore the essential steps, requirements, and strategies to help you navigate the process of obtaining Canadian PR. Whether you plan to work, start a business, or settle down in Canada permanently after your studies, this will provide valuable insights to help you achieve your goal of becoming a permanent resident in the Great White North. So, to get all the information, please watch the video to the end. Please hit the like and subscribe button, and remember to push the notification bell for upcoming episodes. Without any further delay, let's jump into the video. While international students are not guaranteed permanent residency, they can improve their chances by giving themselves as much time as possible to prepare. Learning what you need to do to be eligible for PR will allow you to take the necessary steps that could ultimately result in you successfully achieving your Canadian immigration goals. In addition, proactively preparing gives you a better opportunity to enhance your competitiveness in Canada's PR process. Canada offers over 100 immigration pathways to economic class candidates, many of which reward candidates who have studied in Canada. Canadian government research shows that those with Canadian education tend to have successful outcomes in the Canadian labor market. Canadian employers recognize and value the local education and work experience that international students gain in Canada. Moreover, international students are motivated, multilingual, have global experience, and possess many other favorable qualities that make them competitive in the Canadian labor market. After completing your studies, you must ensure that you obtain work experience in the National Occupational Classification (NOC) skill level that corresponds with the skilled worker immigration pathways you are interested in applying to. The following is an overview of the steps you can take after your studies to pursue Canadian PR and common Canadian immigration pathways for international students. After completing their studies in Canada, most international students apply for a post-graduation work permit. PGWP. The PGWP provides international students with an open work permit for any employer or occupation. The length of the PGWP corresponds with the duration of your studies in Canada, up to a maximum of 3 years. Among the significant benefits of the PGWP is that it enables you to gain Canadian work experience, which can help make you a more competitive candidate for Canadian immigration. Suppose you have yet to begin your studies in Canada. In that case, ensuring you enroll in a program at a Canadian Designated Learning Institution, DLI, will make you eligible for a PGWP. Next, research Canadian immigration pathways to identify which options may be most suitable for you. It is beneficial to conduct this research as early as possible, so you can ensure you take the steps necessary to be eligible for these options and enhance the competitiveness of your candidacy. Each PR pathway has unique criteria, but generally speaking, you will be assessed based on the level of your English or French proficiency, education, and work experience. You may also be at an advantage if you have an eligible job offer based on your ties to the province or territory in which you reside. You can complete a free Canada visa assessment to determine your eligibility for Canadian permanent residency. Common pathways to consider include the following. The Express Entry. Express Entry is an application management system for 3 federal skilled worker immigration programs. A Federal Skilled Worker Program, FSSBBP Canadian Experience, Class, CEC, and C Federal Skilled Trades Program, FSTP International Students with at least 1 year of Canadian work experience may find the CICOCA suitable option to pursue PR if they already have at least 1 year of professional work experience from overseas. You may also wish to consider the FSSP as an option. To immigrate via Express Entry, you must meet the eligibility criteria of at least one of these 3 programs. You can then upload a profile on the website of Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada (ircc) candidates, with the highest scores are invited to apply for permanent residency. Candidates receive comprehensive ranking system (CRS) scores based on human capital criteria such as age, education, language skills, and work experience. Among other factors, candidates can obtain additional points for studying in Canada and for Canadian work experience. As such, international students are well positioned to be competitive under express entry every 2 weeks. IRCC issues invitations to apply for permanent residency to express entry candidates with the highest CRS scores. Those invited have 60 days to submit their completed permanent residence applications to IRCC. The Provincial Nominee Program (PNP) is another popular PR pathway for international students. Nearly every province and territory in Canada operates the PNPE. The PNP is available to skilled workers seeking permanent residency in a particular region or territory. Many PNP streams reward candidates who have studied and worked in Canada. Some streams specifically cater to international students. You can learn more by viewing the Canada Visa PNP Finder. Quebec, the French-speaking province of Quebec, operates its own immigration system to welcome skilled workers who are francophones. Quebec also rewards candidates who have studied in the province and have local work experience. One such example is the Quebec Experience Program. Other economic class PR pathways to consider include: in Canada, there are over 100 different economic class pathways available, including options that reward international student candidates. Examples include the Atlantic Immigration Program, available for those who have studied in Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island, or Newfoundland and Labrador. Additionally, Canada offers immigration pathways to Hong Kong nationals who have studied in Canada. The Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot is another pathway that provides permanent residency for international students residing in participating rural and northern communities across Canada. It is important to verify your National Occupational Classification (NOC) skill level to ensure that your work experience aligns with the requirements of the Skilled Worker Immigration Program you are interested in. Each Canadian Skilled Worker Immigration Program has specific requirements for the type of work experience needed to be eligible for that program. Typically, most skilled worker streams require high-skilled work experience. However, federal and provincial skilled worker pathways also enable those with intermediate or lower skilled work experience to be eligible to apply for permanent residency. Canadian immigration also offers family class sponsorship for Canadian citizens and permanent residents who wish to sponsor their close family members for permanent residency. For example, suppose you have a spouse or common law partner who is a Canadian citizen or permanent resident. In that case, they may be able to sponsor you if you meet the Canadian government's eligibility criteria. That concludes today's video. What are your thoughts on this? Please share them in the comments section below. Thank you for watching the entire video. We hope the information provided was helpful to you. See you in the next episode, and until then, take care.